and the way he's been treated in prison. And this now transcends left and right, sides or anything like that. The man is now being mentally tortured, and there is no way you can deny that at all. Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers, you, and welcome to another video. So, Tommy Robinson, a man wrongfully imprisoned, probably the only journalist since the war, about 1940s, to be put in prison for contempt of court as a journalist. Now, whether you like Tommy Robinson or not, you have to look at the way he's been treated by the state and the way he's been treated in prison. And this now transcends left and right, sides or anything like that. The man is now being mentally tortured, and there is no way you can deny that at all. He has been victimised and attacked and imprisoned by a state that hates him. And the simple truth of the matter is, it is an indication that if the state wants to get rid of you, if the state wants to silence you, they'll do it. And they will find any way they can to do so. He's been interviewed again by the police in prison for an alleged tweet. No one knows which tweet it is. No one knows anything other than the fact that it may, no one's sure because it's difficult to find out, it may be linked to them trying to pin the Southport riots on him instigating and stirring up those said riots. Now, I remember during the riots that whilst Tommy was abroad, he had at least 5 videos where he came out and called for peace and quiet, for calm, to stop it, even though he fully understood why people were doing what they were doing. He understood their anger, and the anger was real. Now, the man is so strong. He's such a legend. He genuinely is. And even if you think he's horrible and oh yeah, this, that and the other, because I don't know, maybe you just buy into the mainstream media's and slash state-sponsored smear campaign against him. But the simple truth of the matter is, if you watch the videos, if you read his books, if you actually listen to what the man has to say, then maybe you change your mind. But for them to go into prison just before Christmas and start this, remembering that he's locked up for 21 hours a day in a room on his own. He does have a TV, but apparently there's just 3 channels, and they're all awful, basically. And that's it. In an environment where he knows that at any moment in time, you know, anything could happen to him, and I'm sure that threat has been thrown at him many times. I now understand that he's doing Bible studies. He's, you know, reading up on God, and from that I hope he will gain more strength. Now, in one of the videos I questioned whether or not he'd actually said to support reform. I'm now kind of getting the fact that, realising that he's doing Bible studies and such things, is maybe he did. And maybe, just maybe, he sees the bigger picture. Now, I know a lot of people think because of the videos I did that I hate reform, I was attacking reform and this, that and the other. I'm not. I really, really have great hopes for reform. I wish that we could sort reform out. I only raised issues and questions. But the simple truth of the matter is, if reform turns out to be our only real true hope, yeah, I'll do a video on that in a bit, because I'm having a lot of moments of thought myself. As you know, or you may know, I've turned back to the Lord myself, and I'm beginning to understand some more things and put things into perspective. But for them to do what they're doing to Tommy, it's mental torture. They want to destroy the man. Him turning to God will help. But it's a human rights thing now. It genuinely is. And if anyone finds things funny, or you think it's great that he's been put in prison and this, that and the other, grow up. There's nothing funny about anyone being put in prison, especially for speaking the truth. If it's not the truth, then explain to me why they've locked him up. If it's not the fact that he keeps asking difficult questions, then why'd they lock him up? Ask yourself that question. And if you think it's hilarious, be careful. Because the world that we live in right now, they might come for you one day. And if they do come for you one day, I guarantee you that I won't be laughing. I guarantee you that I'll be worried about you. Any case, everybody, if you do, pray for Tommy. Show him support. I don't care which side you're on. No human deserves to be treated like that in our country, which is supposed to be what it is. I mean, it's not anymore. It's been completely eroded and destroyed. But just think. Don't laugh. Don't think it's hilarious he's been put in prison. Just think. If he wasn't telling the truth, and if he wasn't asking uncomfortable questions, why is he in prison? Any case, 2 videos popping up on the screen. One will be the last one I uploaded. The other one will be the one that the gods of YouTube have decided that you need to watch. So why deny it? If you agree with what I'm saying, then just hit the subscribe button, and welcome to the many subscribers that have recently joined the channel. Thank you and welcome on board. Like, share and comment. As you know, the comment section is there for you to let me know what you think, good or bad. I read them all. Unless you're being an idiot, they stay there. Or if you think I've deleted it, I haven't. If it's just what you think is a normal comment, it's YouTube stops an awful lot of them, I'm afraid. There's nothing I can do about that. Any case, got to go and get some food for my snake and my lizard. So I'm done, and until the next one.